10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team secrets turn to ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team secrets turn to ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
StarLadder.
Team secrets turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Lone Druid.
Team secrets turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Vengeful spirit.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Dark Seer.
Team secrets turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't know. Discord.
Reserve time.
Okay. All right.
They're
Well,
telling me I'm online.
we're
But
good.
okay, yeah, go on.
Yeah, we're good. We have ourselves a situation where teams. I haven't gone through all the permutations still, so I'm not quite sure about that. But hey, you play to win, and that's really all you have to know, right? Just do that, and you'll be fine. And hey, Team Secret get themselves a Vengeful Spirit and a Sniper pick, so you know they're pretty happy. We've seen Lone Druid being banned out like every single game. I don't think I've actually seen any of the games that we casted in this tournament so far.
Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining.
In StarSeries Season 3 so far and how well it's been doing. And
Team secrets turn to ban.
51% win rate. 35 games. 35 games, actually. 51% win rate, 35 games, and yeah, it
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team.
Yeah, they are. I think their power, if you want to make that comparison, is that Cloud9 usually gets a lot of their edge from their cores, whereas Adfinem get a little bit more of an edge from their supports. Not saying that, their both sides supports and cores are like
10
one's bad and
seconds
one's
remaining.
good, but Cloud9 typically tend to play a little bit more around Baby
5
Night, and
seconds remaining.
Adfinem typically tend to win or lose by how MNT and Spartan are doing. So there's
Reserve
definitely
time.
some difference there. But I mean, this opening of Darkseer StarLadder, it's pretty comfortable for Cloud9. Like Hessa Joe plays a ton of Darkseer. I believe it's Noya who plays the StarLadder as well. So they already have themselves a good set of heroes. But I mean, Secret have the Sniper Lone Druid, and they have backup for him as well. So like even if you do manage to get the jump on him, swap, and then they laugh at you.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
This is what pretty much what Na'Vi did, except on a lone druid this time. Bloodlust on the bear early on means taking down those towers is so
10
easy,
seconds
and then
remaining.
later on you just bloodlust the main guy. You have a million attack range. You shred
5
towers and
seconds
force
remaining.
Cloud9 to come to you. Blink Slardar is one form of initiating, but then again you got to also handle the Vengeful Spirit. So I'm not really sure how they decisively get on top of this lone druid, which this situation could have been pretty easily prevented by. Is it paused? Going on here? No, it's not. Never mind. Game's bugged. This situation could be very easily prevented by banning out Lone Druid, which is, pretty much what teams have agreed on. Just Lone Druid, ban him out, because he gets you into a game state where there's very, very little counterplay. You got to shut him down very early, and even then, you can still scrape together some pretty significant items.
Lifestealer is still in
pressure
the
your
game,
towers.
and he's one of the big lone druid counters.
Great with Slaughter too.
Yeah, I think Cloud9 would be, I wouldn't say foolish, but wow, Oracle.
Team
Okay.
secrets turn to pick.
We're looking at disarming lone druid here. Or I'm thinking of, if we're picking this, why are we picking the Oracle? There's dispelling. You can purge off the buffs on him, the bloodlust, but it does seem like a very
10 seconds remaining.
niche reason to pick up the Oracle. And
5 seconds
it,
remaining.
Yeah.
Lifestealer is still open for a pick here. Team Secret, do they select their mid here now? Shadow Feed, yep. So it's gonna be Shadow Feed for mid one. Very safe pick, clears waves, can hold his own, can do very well with Ogre support. And
You don't
benefits.
You don't really
with
want
the
Lone Druid to be
push.
like your only
10
damage dealer.
seconds
So
remaining.
mixing in now with a little bit of extra minus armor, obviously huge right click the
5
Shadow
seconds
Fiend,
remaining.
really just diversifies the threat on Team Secret. This Oracle pick, there is a lot of value in being
Reserve
able to
time.
dispel off your Bloodlusts, your Rabid, make Lone Druid attack a lot slower. But is that really it? Like, you don't really need a defensive hero in the Oracle right now. And if you're picking up someone like a Lifestealer, you definitely don't need someone like an Oracle. I guess it's possible that they get like kind of a glass cannony hero for Baby Knight for the mid lane, in which case Oracle does get a lot better. But Lifestealer still seems like a pretty decent pick here. OD Oracle, that's reasonable.
Team secrets turn to ban.
There's a hero.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I think the Bear was like,
Reserve time.
so
Dire team back.
it's just a Baby Knight hero. Like, all these heroes from Cloud9 are pretty easy mainstays for what they like to do. Maybe Baby Knight, you can play an OD, a pretty mean OD, but I think Baby Knight has one of the most diverse
10
pools of
seconds
heroes that
remaining.
he's played in these games and has had success with. So very
5
hard to
seconds remaining.
handle the suite of heroes that Baby Knight can bring out. And it is a hero that makes Oracle definitely a lot better,
Reserve
being
time.
able to imprison someone like a Shadow Fiend, focusing down the Lone Druids. It is just a fine pick here for Cloud9, but yeah, but now the awkward thing is that their Lifestealer got banned out.
10
I would
seconds
rather have a
remaining.
Lifestealer for Cloud9 than an OD, and then maybe you get an OD last.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Slark.
Team secrets turn.
Yeah, there's a chance that it goes towards the jungle and we get a little bit of the laning presence, but I'm expecting Enigma to go towards a lane right now. Probably does play a good Enigma, but I'm not really sure if there's any room for this. But the Slark and Slardar combo is actually really nice for Cloud9. It makes the OD pick a little bit more synergistic with the team in general, because you can imprison, set up into a pounce in the kind of mid stages of the game. Getting a Slark on top of a Shadow Fiend or a Lone Druid pretty much immediately forces a swap without Slark needing to do anything. And of course, minus armor
10
is
seconds
for the Slark
remaining.
as well, hits harder and whatnot. Ion Shell is great. So yeah, this Cloud9 draft
seconds
is
remaining.
looking pretty good as far as like how they behave as a draft. I'm not sure still if they have enough to dislodge a Lone Druid in sniper position.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out, but it will be a Keizu Enigma, so again, we don't get the signatures on those heroes, but still, Puppy is going to pick up the role of Vengeful Spirit this time round. The last time it was on Paladai, but Paladai will be given the more mundane role of Ogre Magi, so... Well, that's Paladai's role, right? He plays those guys. The Shadow Demons and the Ogres.
Someone has to.
Oh, Noida is
And
gonna walk right into the Ogre and it's like, okay, so I can't plant a ward there. So let's run through the teams very quickly. It's a best of 2 for you guys just tuning in. It's StarSeries Season 3. At this point, all the teams except for Liquid need to win all their games. Otherwise, I don't believe they will be able to
30
qualify
seconds to
safely. And Secret are one of those teams. So Keizu on that Enigma on the off-lane. Paladai will play the Ogre. We have Midwan on his Shadow Fiend. We have Puppy playing the Vengeful Spirit. And last but not least, we have MP playing the Lone Druid. And yeah, Cloud9 is all yours.
Got Hesta Joe chasing after a bear, punching it as the Darkseer. Baby Knight is on the OD. She pretty well positioned against the mid lane matchup. Rise on the Oracle.
Steal the
Roy
rune.
on the Slaughter. Pretty classic stuff here. Then we got Ace playing the Slark in the safe lane. Yeah, I mean, they do have pretty good chances at killing off an Enigma. Is definitely a possibility, but For Keizu right now, he just wants to be ready with the push once the Lone Druid is ready to go as well. Like once that level 10 drops, even perhaps a little bit earlier, you make sure you have all of your summons, make sure you have a Black Hole. Mechanism is a big reason why they picked up the Enigma as well, so they're safer in making that push.
Oh, Paladai. He's in trouble. There's a follow-up crush though. He has 5 armor, so he might not die. I say might. He is gonna get body blocked. Enigma? Nope. Rise will secure that. And Keizu now has put himself on the radar. Noya has a stun though. And Rise channels up that channel. And there's a crush again. They might die for this. It might be a double kill. Nope. Not gonna tank tier 2 towers at this stage of the game. And first blood will do. Cloud9 score the first point in this game.
Going pretty deep. Killing off an Ogre is no small feat. And yeah, making his life a little more difficult. Slowing down Keizu's start as well. He already made that first conversion. I don't actually know where that first conversion went, if it actually did anything substantial. So yeah, they wasted a lot of time, Cloud9, which is a simple move from a handful of supports. So already off to a really great start. Rise is here to back up Baby Knight a little bit. Make sure to get those ignites cleaned off of that OD, and with that help, the OD should be able to hold the lane down pretty well. SF is about to hit level 3 though, so Baby Knight has to watch his health pool. Yeah, he's... okay. Someone is lagging. I didn't think it would be mid-1. Because Baby Knight is posturing really aggressively against a Shadow Fiend. But he's now level 2, so the Razors don't have enough bursts to kill off the OD. And OD does have 4 armor at the start, so he's pretty tanky when it comes to trading. So I think he's feeling pretty bold with this Fortune's End as well. But mid-1, his computer acting up. No help nearby either. Puppy is slowly grinding away at creeps. He is level 2 in the meantime. Puppy leveling up pretty quickly in the jungle, has done that Quelling Blade, pulled this camp, which I don't think really should be possible. Like in the jungle, that doesn't seem fair. But hey, he's going ahead and doing it anyway. No magic missile, he just wants to farm. Jungling Ember into jungling Vengeful Spirit today, doing the same thing.
You see, now everyone's gonna do that. Just
they
cause
need
the
to
pros
fix
did
this full length. That just doesn't seem right to me.
Which one?
On the near the Radiant tier 2, you just pull the creeps down there, and then the tower can shoot it a little bit. They should make the leash length a little bit tighter there.
You talking about top lane?
Bottom lane, Radiant.
Oh, bottom lane. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, Radiant has been weaker, so to speak, for many years. So finally, Dire is a little stronger. Oh no, the OD didn't watch the level 3. Yeah. But Baby Knight, he does things like this and tries to go for the efficiency plays, but in the end gets punished.
That's a big kill for mid-1. Like, getting solo kills at all in this matchup is pretty darn important. Getting solo kills when your opponents are invested 2 heroes in the area and you only have 1 is even better. So if Shadow Fiend is going to be super happy about that. It's going to propel him almost all the way straight to level 4 as well. Makes it so much easier to manage just the last hitting. He's going to have a full level advantage over the OD, and it's partially because of that death, partially because they're splitting between him and Rise, but mid-1, he'll be very happy in this lane. Souls are going to be very hard to take away from him as well.
Yeah, well, Baby Knight, he's got 2 null talismans now, and the other thing as well is mid-1 will get full souls from that kill as well. So, extra good stuff. But there's constant purging here on this Oracle, keeping the Baby Knight OD clean. Shadow Fiend
only
finds
works
the double
so
damage.
often though, because you can't use that on the raises. That's not something that happens. So yeah, he still has to watch out. The OD doesn't actually have a ton of regen right now. Just 1 more shared tango left. So any raise that hits gonna hurt a lot. He's up towards top lane, actually getting into a man fight with Ace. Ace is just dominating this lane CS wise.
As he should at the start, especially since Keizu didn't enter the lane till later. And nearly died himself to that StarLadder Oracle gank. But Ace is Ace got a poor man shield, a Quelling Blade, so he's gonna have that good CS for now. But Keizu as an Enigma should be able to catch up and harass him pretty hard soon enough.
Yeah, as long as he's
ignore
getting
the
levels in
Eidolons.
demonic conversion, as long as
Yeah.
Keizu's still building up towards Soul Ring, I would expect him to be going Soul Ring mechanism, some build up like that. Get those auras up for the push when it comes. Right now, Secret don't really need to be doing anything super urgently. Like, they're getting farm on a good amount of their heroes. The Vengeful Spirit, even just completely jungling in this very balanced pull camp area. If they just chill until they're couple of items, then they should be good to go. It is C9 that have to be a little bit more proactive in the game.
Yeah. The Oracle and StarLadder support aren't the most aggressive of heroes though. They did make their first blood work, but I don't think it's gonna work again, especially now that mid one's got that great start for himself. So we'll see how they make out of these lanes, but it looks like it will be shrine time with Baby Knight. Doesn't wait for his support, this selfish bastard.
And MP is also having a little bit of difficulty in this lane CSing actually. Like the Darkseer has gotten pretty much everything, and the Lone Druid is falling behind, not by a significant amount, but Lone Druid is one of the heroes that's just almost completely immune to Darkseer harassment because of how his bear functions and how last hitting functions for Lone Druid. And he's still having some issues just getting pushed in, and that is a little bit costly. He's on the bottom as far as the cores are concerned in the CS.
Stole the rune,
grabs the bounty
Casey.
rune. He's gonna die for this. Ignite.
There's Ignite, and he's gonna walk behind a tree and TP away, so.
If he tries, I think they might be able to get one more volley off. Got him.
Wow. That sucks. Really sucks.
That's the only play you have at that stage. So, like, you gotta go for it. But, yeah, that kind of sucks.
Alright. Puppy, having jungled to level 4, is now gonna look for a gank. Gank here on the Darkseer. Gets forked by the Knight, and Mr. Joe is gonna escape with his life. Gonna be very happy about that as well. Level 5.5, almost level 6 now on that Darkseer. That's actually really good for him. They're gonna group up for the spa. Not that anyone else needs it.
Surge
Puppy
on a
has managed to-
Slardar.
Wow, Puppy has managed to actually jungle to level 4. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, that's the stupid jungle camp that is completely broken. Quelling Blade, Jungle Vengeful Spirit. I never thought I'd see the day. Smoke is blown over towards mid, although I don't think Pylai realizes that.
Yeah.
Noya and Rise are still acting like the enemies know that they're there, but they don't.
This is a level 2 StarLadder though. This is going to be challenging.
Now they see
Baby
Rise.
Knight's gonna set it up maybe. No.
There's an observer ward there. They see everything.
Yeah. He's not afraid. There's TP supports as well. He rather just stay there and waste their time. Oh, Oracle gonna get caught, but Rise should be able to run away in time. Mid one is chasing. There is boots on Rise. I don't think Puppy gets this kill, but there's a
Two
surge in
rays.
Darkseer very shortly. Yep, will actually surge away. So one more shot would have been enough for mid one to raise him, but no kill and waste some time. So that's gonna be space for Baby Knight to farm back some of that lost advantage.
Well, Baby Knight
Radiant's bottom tower
is
under attack.
holding down the fort pretty well. Really, all the cores of the Dire doing just fine as far as last hits are concerned. The real concern is this Vengeful Spirit. Like, she's been getting so much extra cash. Maybe not playing the game as much as some of the other heroes, but still is getting herself into a position where the aura, the wave, they are going to be pretty high level. I'm kind of interested to see if she's interested in going for more magic missiles. She is just level 3 straight off the
MP
bat.
caught
MP.
bottom lane. Hates Joe. Never mind.
Radiant's
Savage roll.
bottom tower
No, never mind.
Surge.
Actually, they will actually go pursue him. Level 2 StarLadder gonna be chasing down MP. Gets the first hit root, but it doesn't matter as the crush and the level 1 vacuum is enough damage to pick off that bear. So it's a big deal to kill that bear because it's on cooldown, 80 seconds. So the bear is gonna be even more unprotected there in the lane. That was really greedy from Puppy to go jungle because now this Darkseer's got a lot of farm on the board. He's got arcane boots, and Noya's gonna share in that and those benefits as well.
Rise even stealing some experience and straight creeps from mid one.
Mid one's not too happy about that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Oh well.
attack.
Yeah.
It happens, man. Still, he's level 7. He's got maxed out raises, so Soul's not going to be an issue. The Lone Druid's farm, though, is going to be a little bit of an issue. He's behind his friendly Enigma. He's behind the opposing Darkseer, and of course behind the enemy Slark. And this
Oh,
whole
they're
draft
charging
from
in for
Secret-
Puppy. There's a TP in. MP is ready. Noya has to remember that he's level 4. Pulls on out of there, and the Enigma is in. He has Black Hole, and it's itchy to use it at this point. You really want to use it and put it on cooldown. Opportunity costs and all that.
Yeah, the less farm Lone Druid has, and he doesn't really have that much, the more Secret need a good initiation to happen or a good black hole to happen. Otherwise, MP is going to take a long time getting to that point where he's ready to siege down those towers. Just not getting a lot of gold, and now without a bear, he's losing control of his lane because he has no way of dealing with these ion shells.
Feels
It's a
bad,
rough
man.
time to be a Lone Druid for sure, but they have the Enigma who can very, very easily balance all that lack of farm out with just a good black hole.
Yeah. MP suffering for his meta abusing. Darkseer having the time of his life. I think you know, when they say Radiant lanes are stronger, I think Dire's off lane is not too bad either, especially for some heroes because of the ability to pull this large camp very well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's not bad, but Dire doesn't have the Radiant tier 2 full camp that lets your Vengeful Spirit jungle to, my god, level 6 swap.
Oh, they black
him.
hole the Slark, so that's the black hole down. 20 seconds
Swap
on the
into black
sidelines.
holes. No way to prepare against that as a Slark except for not be there in the first place.
Yeah. Oh, they're looking for the. They're looking for MP again. Double Iron Shell. They go in with Noya. Is there TP support? Yeah. Savage Roar. Okay, it's gonna be there. Yeah.
All rooted.
Oh, might be a kill as well if he's not careful. Puppy comes in. That's a kill on 2 of them. Oh, there's a stun. Nice hold there from Puppy. Not stunning the StarLadder as well. Mid one coming in for the kill secure. Getting an extra goal going to him. And Cloud9 leak more kills. And ace.
Secret know that MP is very important for their own draft. They know that C9 know that as well, so you're just laying the Lone Druid out kind of as bait. They had Midwan in the area who was able to reinforce, even though there's a ton of dire vision in the Radiant jungle. He's able to reinforce, Puppy teleporting from behind. Magic Missile being maxed out, or being prioritized at least, this stage in the game does quite a chunk of damage. And of course getting a lucky entangle there doesn't hurt either, so just Cloud9 kind of being baited in by how attractive a kill MP is, and every single time that happens, MP just gets a little bit more back into this game. Is still behind, but definitely from a workable position.
Yeah. Not to mention the root is extra powerful now, so if root lands on Slark, he can't pounce.
Slark is already dealing with a lot of just burst damage. Swap is very annoying for him to deal with. Obviously, Black Hole, Midnight Pulse when it is leveled up is another tool that they could just abuse to kind of handle that Slark. It is tough, but you will have False Promise. The Oracle has been pretty quiet recently, just, I guess, dual laning with Baby Knight. He's level 5, it's not bad.
Slark with a False Promise will get double the heal as well. Now Highlighter is gonna babysit this MP Lone Druid, so it's gonna be very difficult to actually get that pick off again. In which case, he's actually getting a good trade as well.
He's got another black hole in a minute with a mechanism that might be done close to in time for that black hole. Lone Druid, now that he has the Spirit Bear at level 4, does also have Demolish. Towers, viable for Secret to kill off if they get a good team fight beforehand. They have to get through these ion shells.
Yeah, the bear is dropping low, but MP has a resummon, so not too concerned right now.
He's got Bloodlust level 3 on the bear as well, or available for the bear. It's not actually on the bear, it's on the main hero. Pretty sure you want it on the bear right now until you get more items, more talents and whatnot.
Yeah.
But hey, they're really just camping out this bear's lane with this ion shell setup.
Right now, looking at the net worth, no surprise, the mid one's sitting at 6.2k on top, and now gets an arcane rune, so those are cheap raises. get even more farm on the board. Maybe go towards the Ancients as well. And
Yes,
both sides
his
sitting
dragon-
passively, and I'm not sure Cloud9 can afford to do that.
It is a little bit passive for my liking from Cloud9. They're still waiting for this big item from Ace to come up. Once you get the Shadow Blade, get some invis ganks going, then you get a lot more options for Cloud9. Other than that, it's like you need a Blink Dagger on Noya, which is still a pretty long ways away. Force Staff Imprison from an OD, which is funky because he's coming from the mid lane. But once you get the Shadow Blade from the Slark, then you can actually make things happen for C9. Problem is that they are gonna be fairly ready for it, just with their abilities from Secret, like Black Hole. Pretty much puts a brick wall in front of the Shadow Blade. Puppey even has a swap. He's level 8 on the Vengeful Spirit right now.
Dire's structures
Yeah,
are
he's been
fortified.
participating in some big kills as well as sticking to the jungle, just playing efficiency. I'm always off the ideology.
They're trying to swap Black Hole him again.
Yeah.
Not quite in range, but they get close and just force out the ult.
Radiant structures
Yeah.
are
Ace is gonna be able to back off, but there's still a black hole on the Keizu Enigma, so
Radiant's
the looming
middle
threat of a
tower
black
under
hole is
attack.
sometimes stronger than the black hole itself.
Dire's top tower
Especially when you're all alone and
StarLadder.
you get swapped right into it. There's no way to counterplay. Converging on mid, both teams.
Paladai. Yes, be careful, but here comes Puppey as well. There's the wave of terror. The ogre starts up, but nice ulti there from Baby Knight, takes away all the mana and a good banish. Takes the SF out of the fight. Paladai is still there. Keizu looking for a black hole. He has it. He's just holding on to it for now. But they are going to orb up this Vengeful Spirit. They're going to be able to find him. They might just black hole this OD. Oh, they're going to banish the Enigma. And now's the swap there. Still buying time. But here comes the team. They're coming in. The Slaughter goes in. He's Malefic's up. They hit the Slaughter. He doesn't even get a chance to respond. The bear going ham here. On to Rise. 200 bonus range. The frog taketh. And now MP in a lot of trouble. Meanwhile, the black hole, very short one there. Ace actually burns him down with the iron shell. So he actually wastes the black hole and loses his life. But MP got that first talent. So it's got 200 bonus range and starting to chip away. Especially with that battle cry from the bear. Giving you 60 bonus damage at level 1, I think.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah.
A lot of
Haste.
DPS.
Haste on MP just after he picks up that range talent. You're not escaping that, like, pretty much ever. So came in from a really awkward angle there, but still the angles from C9 were just a little bit more
Oh,
awkward.
they're going for
Still
MP. They got him, yeah. Oh, nice
Oh.
save there. Slaughter jumping in. Doesn't have the Blink Dagger. He's just sprinting forward. Now it's going to be a vacuum back in. They lose Puppey as well. Oh, and then mid one. Trying to TP away, but this fish won't leave him alone. The razors come out. He just pushed him away, but the TP was already cancelled. So they know that they can actually go in for him if they really want to after taking this tower. So the creep aggroes the tower and OD goes on the hunt.
Requiem?
Oh, that's the Requiem. Don't walk into it. I remember seeing these in those videos. Oh no, this Slaughter losing his life mid one. One might survive. One more hit here is required from Baby Knight. He will
Juke.
throw it out. Where is the orb? Not gonna get it. There is the vanish there. The vacuum is there as well. The
Still
damage
alive.
not gonna be enough, and now they will not be able to get it without losing 4 heroes to get that SF mid one. Another raid boss SF.
Man, almost survived that. Imprisoned, but just didn't do quite enough damage to that Shadow Fiend. He got a pretty good Requiem off. I mean, that hit and did a lot of damage, but that damage reduction also doing huge amounts of work for him as far as just escaping and buying time for more heroes to revive and teleport in. So yeah, Shadow Fiend not going down without a really, really big fight. And he's on top of the net worth charts by a pretty good amount. BKB almost completed on him. Just needs a little bit of extra cash. Got big items coming up in MP as well. Already has the Maelstrom. He already has the talent, of course. He's got Bloodlust and have a little bit of extra range because, you know, he needs more. Another black hole happening in a minute. This is the timing that Secret are looking for.
Yeah, just time the fights around the black holes and not to be afraid of using them on one hero. So the more you can get out, the better.
Oh, and Puppey even finds an invis. They can initiate onto someone with this Venge from invis, then, I mean, the gameplay pretty much just plays itself.
Yeah. Well, Noya has that blink dagger, so talk about turning points. This is one of them. What's up with
Blink
Vengeful
Dagger.
Spirit? Is making anything happen?
Blink Dagger and Shadow Blade on Slark at around the same time. It's really what you need if you're going to deal with a Sniper Druid. But they have to battle through Puppy. If Puppy's able to get a fast level 2 swap, that could just be so bad for C9 to deal with. Usually at this point, Vengeful Spirit is like level 6, level 7, something like that. Not level 10, pushing 11 soon, with a pretty fat item in the helm.
We'll see. It's a joke. Are they looking towards Roshan? They don't really have the tools for it.
Tower is under attack.
But he's building to that Crimson Guard, which will help a tad bit against the right clicks coming in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has
Yeah,
been
waiting
Tower
for-
denied even for Secret. Yeah, they just need to get this item together on the Lone Druid. MP is ready to go. Ace is just going to show himself. But a little bit too close to the tower. I think that was just Tower True Sight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right now.
Secret with this BKB build on the Shadow Fiend are going to be ready to push some structures.
Yeah, Cloud9 have been sitting pretty passive, and the Imperial I remember is more aggressive than this.
I mean, they've made quite a few attempts at going after MP. No huge attempts at going after mid one in the mid lane. Just mostly all the action focused on bot. But at the end of the day, MP still has his items, so aggressive or not, C9 are not successful in successfully stopping a Lone Druid. At this point, when he has the Maelstrom, you're not going to stop his farm.
Yeah, it's gonna start getting dumb after a while, and once he gets that level 15 Talon, 65 bonus damage. Pick up a relic, because we're doing this.
Oh, and Roche at around the same time. Seems fair.
Nothing to stop them. StarLadder could go in with a crazy crush. Does he go in for a crazy crush? He doesn't have enough. There's the vacuum wall. Do they get it? But the black hole is there. So the agents is picked up by mid one. They lose their lives. Oh, wow. That's a BKB, a black hole for that Aegis. And I say it's bloody damn well worth. But C9 will not have that option to use it for the next team fight then.
That's level 15 talent on Lone Druid. They also got a courier who was for some reason there. I think it was there. But they also got a dire courier, so yeah, could things have gone any better for
Dire's middle
Secret?
tower
Not really sure. I think they could actually poke at the high ground right now if they wanted to. They're gonna instead decide to prioritize the tier 2s, get those shrines down, maybe wander into Ace, who's kind of sandwiched by sentry wards right now. Okay, he's gonna slip away, so he will be just fine for now, but man, what a massacre in favor of Secret. And look at MP's farm now, second place in net worth, only 1k behind his friendly SF. This is Lone Druid with Maelstrom farming. That's just how this works.
Yeah, well, it's a warped new world, this new Dota. But you wait till he starts hitting on the towers for real.
Yeah, he hasn't even started sieging yet.
Yeah. He's got his Hurricane Pike already.
Jeez. Yeah,
Nice.
Hurricane Pike,
Echo
level
Saber.
2 swap is up on the Vengeful Spirit. Who's also going for a Dragonlance. Puppy is playing, or itemizing at least, like a core Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah. Pick that into... Oh, what's it called? Yeah. Never mind. Puppy.
Dire's bottom tower.
Now we're gonna have mid one go ham on his tower.
Dire's
Small
top
MP
tower
just shreds it with his right clicks. Look at that
Radiant's
thing.
middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
Yeah,
tower
fortification didn't do anything. You just transform into the into your bear form, get the battle cry or war cry out. Does even more damage, and yeah, I mean, it is kind of a shame to see the bear not getting any love, no radiance build or anything like that. But I mean, yeah, these towers are not lasting very long. Where's
And
Cloud
here comes the
9?
bear, Cloud9. They might go for a bear kill. Savage Roar, there's the BKB on mid one. He doesn't want to take any of this lying down. There's the root, and there is the Raccoon of Souls. The Slaughter disappears. Baby Knight tries to get himself some bounty, but the lightning's all around the place. MP standing and delivering. The bear didn't even need to root at all in mid one. Walks in, takes a Rax, walks out like a boss.
No casualties. That was with a black hole not available to the secret side. These walls have been okay so far from Hesta Joe, especially the one near the Roche Pit. I mean, that's the one you need if you're going to crash that fight. But Lone Druid is just a pretty good hero. Like, you need to be able to jump on him with absolutely everyone and get rid of the Venge Spirit at the same time. I'm not really sure how that is actually feasible for the Cloud9.
They swap him into black holes, that's how.
Oh, the Lone Druid? I mean, Ace has to kill like the Vengeful Spirit, while everyone else like vacuum walls, crushes the Lone Druid. You gotta kill them both at the same time.
Oh yeah, but right now, Noya giving chase, finds a pet centaur who stuns him up. I was thinking it was something that he could pick here. Ace finds the real puppy, but there's a shrine. Waits for him to walk away from it. Pounces him, but he misses! Puppy with the jukes! I'm not sure they can get the kill then. Maybe get a shadow dance on that. Dark Pact is ready and not gonna leap into it, so.
Oh, that's such a big loss. Ace was able to take down Puppy. They actually have a chance of killing off this Lone Druid now. And Ace is wandering right in.
Oh, I hear the black hole again. This slot cannot catch a break. They chains on him, they blow him up. Hesta Joe drops that vacuum wall. The swap come out from Puppy. Gonna bring that OD back into the fray. So many hits here from MP will shred him. And now StarLadder blinks in with the stun, but there is no follow-up. No follow-up at all. Mid one man fights the slot. He knows that this is not a fight he can take, and he backs off. The Rexes are going to fall. And with that, I do believe might be game number 1 here. Secret dominant in this match, and Cloud9 have no answers.
They have no more True Sight, although Ace does walk into the True Sight they have.
Okay, Zoo dropping low. Yep, he gets it. So that's one of the ultimates that can pin him down in Shadow Dance. Oh, the Aegis gets reclaimed as well. Shadow Beam, bad timing. And there's the Oracle. Saves the StarLadder's life for now. But the Lone Druid is just going ham, and they call GG. They just wanted a kill, and they tap the hell out. Cloud9. Oh, I thought these guys packed more of a punch, but Secret had the strat.
You guys remember back in the day when Lone Druid used to be a hero that you needed to micro? You needed to like control 2 units. He was literally standing still and A moving in that last fight. He didn't need to do anything more than that. I mean, he was
incredibly.
incredibly.
Just something and go.